Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing mic, test mic, never ending testing mic. Right, remove screensaver, put on screensaver, remove screensaver. So waiting for POE 2 early access. Oh, hang on, I haven't checked my graphics settings. I need to check from the desktop. So screensaver on. I need to minimize this. In the meantime, you can listen to some trailers.
Are dead, but left on their own.
Nope. You can just look at this. Settings. What have I changed? Did I change anything here? Nothing really, nothing. So that's fine. Go back to Path of Exile. Path of Exile. Close this. Right. So testing. Let's run one instance probably. Testing my voice, testing how I talk, how this sounds like. What build is this? Forgot. What is this? Holy Relic. Okay, of Conviction. Holy Relic of Conviction. That aqueduct. And see how this looks like. Shall I wait until the PC crashes? I hope that the PC doesn't crash. It may crash at some point. And monitoring slowly. Okay. I think this is good enough. Go back here, turn around. Can I turn around? If I can turn around, I can. Oops. Holy Relic of Conviction with dancing steel of spray. I wanted to watch some old trailers as well. This is enough. I think this is enough. Let's put on our screensaver, and then let's put on some trailers from way back 5 years ago. Oh, hang on, where is it? How does this look like? It's good. Okay. Official trailer 5 years ago.
The gods are dead, but left on their own. Men will always seek to take their place.
Criminals! Your sentence is to be hanged from the neck until dead. Let your souls feed the first ones, and your bodies feed the land.
The only result is pain and death.
The demon, the witch, it's a demon. Volume. Play which?
Only 20 years since Kitana fell, and already corruption spreads like a plague through these shattered lands. Wretched malevolence lurks in the shadows. It is our calling to put it to an end.
I have to start with
It
minions.
must be done if Rayclass is to survive.
Rolling Magma. Oh, wow. Transformation. Good. That was a lot. So this was the first trailer. Look at the boat. Boat. Everybody is excited for boats. It seems. One game, two campaigns. That was the original plan. One game, two campaigns. Oh, hang on. Next. Play it. No, this one.
So today we're going to do a short demo of some of the content we have in this build of Path of Exile 2. We're starting here at about level 11, which is around halfway through Act 1.
Chris Wilson.
Right away as Jonathan plays with the graveyard, you're going to notice the massive improvements we've made to the Path of Exile engine since 3.0 was released. Environments, characters, and items all use physically based rendering, which gives the whole game a realistic look. We have new main character class models with all new animations and completely new item-based types. Most of these have physics for many of the little details, which makes them a lot more awesome.
What does he say?
We put a lot of work into updating the skill effects throughout Path of Exile. For example, when you fire a split arrow, you really feel the individual arrows because some stick in the walls and others bounce off realistically.
Are these subtitles for YouTube?
The 4.0 campaign contains a variety of optional
What's
side
this?
quests that lead to meaningful boss
Green?
encounters along the way.
Token?
Very soon we're going to encounter Lachlan, an NPC who has lost his
This
family.
Transformation.
My family, where are they?
Lachlan.
Isabel and the boys were only to be gone for a few minutes, but it has been, I don't even know how long.
Normal
Hours
attack
at
on
least.
left click.
Days, weeks.
Disgusting.
What season is it? Stranger, I know we have just met, but I'm so worried about them. Around here, they could have fallen into a sinkhole or been choked by grave dust. Please, could you see to their safety?
The game has changed a lot more than just visually though. One of the things we have wanted to do for a really long time is to make fundamental changes to Path of Exile's skill system. The skill system in POE is really cool and versatile. Personally, it's my favorite thing about the game, but there have always been some awkward things about it. We really wanted to find a way to address all of the shortcomings while not sacrificing even a single bit of the functionality that we already have. When you see the inventory here, you will notice something missing. All of the sockets on the items. This is because in Path of Exile 2, you no longer put gems into your items. Instead, the skill gems themselves have sockets, as you can see here, and there is a dedicated screen for socketing them. Jonathan's going to change his split arrow skill for Ice Shot, and we'll add some support gems to it. There are some really big advantages here. For one, every single item in Path of Exile 2 could be a 6-link. This is going to cause huge changes in how players design character builds. In the past, players didn't ever want to have more than one primary attack skill because they could only have 1 or 2 6-links on a character at most. Now, it's totally viable to have multiple powerful primary attacks. The thing I'm really happy about though, is you don't have to screw around with your gems all the time when you're changing items. Check out this bow here. The socket colors you get still come from your items, but now every single bow that drops will have exactly 4 green sockets. This means that we can swap this bow for this other one we have found, and we don't have to mess around with our gems. As we swap between the bows, we can see at a glance all the DPS values for our skills updating.
9
It's still possible to fine-tune socket colors and items when you need to,
gem
but because
sockets
everything
on
that drops has
character.
fixed sockets, it's way easier to just pick something up and put it on while leveling.
But I
For new
think
players, another really great
attached
advantage is that it's now
to
impossible to
items
socket a
to
support
your
gem into a skill gem that it
character.
doesn't work with. For example, this multiple projectiles gem can't be socketed into Leap Slam, but you can see with all the highlighted sockets that it will work with the other bow skills. Some of you will be wondering about skills like auras. A lot of the time in the old skill system, you'd throw a few gems together in a 4-link with few or no support gems.
Yeah, Chris.
How can you do that when you have a limited number of active skill slots? It even lets you bind a single key to enable all of the auras at once.
Yeah, that's no longer the case.
Trigger
right?
gems like Cast on Crit are also meta
They're now
gems.
reserved in
So this means you
spirit.
can put an entire
So
card
this is
with
old
a lighting
news.
system.
This is
The new
old information. Last one.
So here we are in the hunting grounds. Now we're going to show you something that players have been requesting for a
Oh,
really
here we
long
go.
time. In Path of Exile 2,
Wait.
Now we're going to show you something that players have been requesting.
Wait.
Hunting grounds. Now we're going to show you something that
What's
players
that
have been.
skill?
So here we are in the hunting grounds. Now we're
I thought it's cleave.
going to show you something that players have been requesting for a really long
But not
time.
with the
In
bow.
Path of Exile 2,
Oh,
we
she's
finally
gonna
have
transform
shapeshifting.
or shapeshift. There we go. Now you can use cleave.
Each shapeshift form can use any regular Path of Exile attack that makes sense. Here on the werewolf, we're using Leap Slam and Cleave.
But this character is not druid. This is ranger.
One of the other things we
But this
thought
is
that was
old
really
news.
important with shapeshifting is that you could just change back and forth at any time, walking around.
Okay. That's good. It was old news though. The crow bell. Okay, let's go to the next one. No. How about that?
Among ancient ruins, evil grows once more.
The graphics is beautiful.
The seed of corruption
Evil
advances,
desert.
spreading dread and
Seed of corruption. I have some theories, reading around, listening to lores about the seed of corruption. So seed of corruption is where the original beast in Path of Exile 1 was created. So seed of corruption is baby beast, this one. The baby beast that sin has created. So sin created the beast in Path of Exile 1 to pacify the gods. I think most particularly his daughter Shakari and his wife Garukan, who were fighting anyway. So he created the beast with the help of Kalandra, starting from this seed of corruption. So he nurtured it, he let it grow, and it became the beast from where all the magic, all magic and rare class, all thaumaturgy, all skill gems came from the beast. And we killed that beast in Act 4 in Path of Exile 1. But sin has to create or had to get an essence of that beast in Act 9, I think, to finally kill Kitava. Kitava is also the father of corruption, god of corruption. So I don't know, is Kitava also a beast? Or I mean, did Kitava also branch out from this seed of corruption? The seed of corruption, I'm thinking now, I'm realizing that the reason why there's a lot of sacrifices, a lot of killings, because this seed of corruption is feeding on the blood and flesh of those sacrifices. So the old beast went very, very massive to the point where you can enter it in Act 4 in Path of Exile 1, walk through it. And Malachi was living inside it. So that is a massive beast. Imagine how many people, how much blood and flesh have been sacrificed to make that beast grow that big. And this beast, this new seed of corruption in Path of Exile 2, is being nurtured to become that massive again. Reason to gain more power, to gain magic, because this seed of corruption provides power, is the source of magic, of thaumaturgy, of everything powerful in Rayclast. So I think that's what the story of Path of Exile in summary is. You know, the new seed of corruption that Sin created to finally defeat Kitava is being taken by these people. I think it was seen in the latest trailer during the Twitch reveal. I think it was Sin holding the seed of corruption, and he said humanity is not ready. I think that small circle there is this seed of corruption that Sin has created, and they stole it from Sin, and now it's getting bigger, and we have to stop it. Why do we have to stop it? Because it, through history, it always leads to cataclysm, destruction of Rayclast. First with the Val civilization. So the Val civilization was wiped out because of a cataclysm. I think during the time of Malachi, there was also another cataclysm. Was it another cataclysm? Anyway, so that's why we need to stop it, because the world is gonna be destroyed. Basically.
We must give chase.
What the fuck? Look at this. I think this is Sin. This was Sin in the latest trailer. This is the first time I've seen this entity here at the front of this what is this vessel transport. So he's leading the chase, so we are with him, chasing the seed of corruption. So was he asking for our help? Is he asking for our help? So I think this is Sin. I think Sin is an immortal. Created from, I guess, from the lake of Calandra, along with his twin brother, Innocence. Anyway, and I think he's a spirit and he can take any form. Anyway, fuck's sake. Beautiful graphics too. Vast TV record. Look at that.
These sands hide countless secrets.
Titan.
3,000 years.
So according to what I've read as well, so in the history of Rayclast, in the wiki page of Path of Exile, so first there was Calandra and the lake. Calandra is trapped in the lake. And then the Titans. I think Calandra is older than the Titans. These are Titans. The original dwellers of Rayclast.
We must hunt down the seed. and put an end to this madness. If Rayclast is to survive,
First, second song. It's beautiful. Trailer 2. Next.
among ancient
No, next.
Welcome to Path of Exile 2's second act. As you
This is
saw in
Act
the
2.
trailer, Act 2 is centered around a caravan of Marrakech
Act 2
called
is
the
in
Ardura who
Algan.
live in the Vastiri Desert. You're chasing another caravan from an opposing tribe called the Faradun. There's a set of large ancient gates blocking the progress of the caravan through a desert pass, so you're being sent through the Traitor's Passage to unlock them.
We shall wait here, Jingak. But the military carts have departed for the gates. Make haste.
Jingak.
Path of Exile 2 is a lot more than just new acts. We want combat to feel both brutal and responsive, even at low levels. We're ensuring that each weapon type has unique and different mechanics. Each weapon class feels different to play, and today we're going to start by demonstrating the new Spear weapon class. Spears are a weapon class favoring mobility with both melee and ranged attack options. Melee damage for a short time, and then Slash. When you use Whirling Slash, it creates a sandstorm that grows in size each time you use the skill. When you leave the sandstorm, it explodes, dealing damage to nearby monsters. A great way to do that is to use the Disengage skill, which makes you fly backwards and throw projectiles.
Based on the review. Marrakech Road. Okay.
Players will notice that if they're standing in the light, then they're not going to have any rocks falling on their head. A lot about designing skills that could be cancelled early to dodge, or you
Rattle gauge.
One of the skills we're using here is called Spear Field, which creates an area of spears coming out of the ground that impale monsters who walk into them.
Yes, yes.
Flask here, you can see the character changes to a sprinting animation.
Oh, nice. Oh no, but there's no utility tasks anymore. Maybe this old information as well. So, movement on left click, that's not good. What else? Portal scroll, still in the game. I think that's also old news, not sure.
Now that we've arrived at the Ancient Gates, we're going to show you another of the new weapon classes in Path of Exile 2, crossbows. Crossbows are special in that they grant attack skills implicitly. This particular crossbow grants Power Shot, which is a high damage single target attack. In order to modify what Power Shot does, you're going to need to...
This is incendiary bolt. Armor piercing bolt. Okay, next.
In Path of Exile 2, we're doing a lot more interesting things with monster packs.
Looks like that the boss.
Incendiary bolts. Armor piercing bolts.
Yep.
Permafrost bolts. Incendiary bolts.
Next. Perennial King. I think this one of these nerves. There is woods, red looking woods from the corruption. The seed of the corruption in the leaves is
Make haste! He must not escape!
I'll chase the perennial king. Perennial king is a purpose. We're after.
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against
The
us!
perennial king means he's an everlasting.
This
Madness has gone on long enough. The king is not the man I once knew. And sands swallow me if I do any more to enable him. You plan to continue your pursuit, yes? You will not catch him. Not without me.
We cannot follow through the raging sands. Let us return to the caravan and question this defector.
This conversation, I guess.
This is the Ardura caravan, your town in Act 2.
What? I missed the name of the
This defector.
caravan. Ardura.
This is the Ardura caravan, your town in Act 2.
A moving town.
I am showing yourself capable and usefulness in pursuit of.
There is a tribe of lost men that inhabits the Mastodon Badlands. They worship the bones of those lost.
Cleanse what corruption you can. And
The other skill we're using here is called Blazing Lance. Blazing Lance
Yeah, whatever. And I think I'll have to stop here. That's just like this. Next. Boom. Okay, next.
Among ancient ruins,
Streaming.
evil grows once more.
How do I start the game?